Previously on Resident Evil.
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Barry.
Bruh.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Part 5. In the last video, we managed to get the cutscene where Jill is saved from being crushed from the ceiling with Barry. Now, if you did that scene, you actually get the trophy achievement. Unfortunately, since that scene, since you got that scene, you will not be able to get the other scene where you'll be able to see Forrest. So right now, we are going to be needing not shotgun shells. So we're going to be needing to put this up. I'll take the handgun ammo. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out the shotgun shells like this, so therefore it's reloaded with the 2 extra shells. There's nothing else that we need right here, but I am going to do one thing in particular. And do note, if you're following this guide until right now, any zombies that are left alive or not burnt up or incapacitated, they will come back alive as a crimson head. For example, if you actually go outside, blow the dog whistle, and get the coin that's in that dog collar that this one dog drops to exchange out for the key of the armor set's doors, this zombie over here, this one right here, will in fact come back up and kill you with his other buddy right there. So if you do not burn this guy's body now, he will become a crimson head. Now, I'm not going to be showing that because for one thing, I'm going to torch this guy, so that way he will not come back alive. But do note that if you do not torch this guy's body or anybody else's body, which I will show you, and one other perfect candidate or example of why you need to take care of these guys' bodies right now, except for that one crimson head that's laying down right now, is I'm gonna go over here. You know that where we first got the dagger, our first dagger? Well, that zombie's still in there. The thing is, he is still dead. So, as for over here, I do not think that we actually have his body over here. I believe this dude's body is gone. It is burnt up. It is not around here. So, therefore, this place is safe to travel. And as for the other room that I'm about to show you, I have the time to actually show you guys. So, this other room I'm about to show you where this other body's at. This is an example because since this guy cannot get out of this room because of the dresser that's actually blocking the hallway of the door, he can't get out, but you can actually get rid of him. As you can see, there's nothing there. Not aiming at anything, so I'm gonna come over here. As you can see, I come over here. I'm pushing the button, so Jill's aiming towards the wall. So in other words, this dude has not come back alive. He is dead for now. But once we get the dog collar and the key, or the imitation key coin, and then trade it in for the actual key, he's gonna be up. He's gonna be mad, and he's going to get you. But this is the reason why you want to get rid of these bodies, because that way they won't become crimson heads. Now, another perfect example will be the other zombie that's over here. Let me go and take care of him right now before I proceed any further, because I believe we took care of him, but we hadn't done anything else. Remember, we've been through this room. The dogs are taken care of. There's no dogs in this room, so that is good. Now remember what I said about that hallway that actually will have the those zombies coming through the window? Now I'm not sure if it's for Jill's story or for what's his name story, Chris. Actually, I'm gonna do this first for an awesome thumbnail if I can get her to. Well, you get the idea of thumbnail material. But anyway, these guys will come to the window, but obviously there is none there, so that's good. The reason why we came back around is because that way we won't have to use the door. This whole mansion isn't puzzle in the fact itself. This guy will come back alive and hurt you if you do not take care of him now, which is why we're doing it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn his body up. That takes care of him. So therefore, he's burnt up, he's barbecued, he is no longer going to be a threat to us when we come back out here in the room. And since that is done, we're going to come over here. Do note that there is nothing else here. No zombies, no nothing. I am going to go in the room right here to see if we have any more kerosene, if we do have any left, and I'm pretty sure that we don't. Oh, there's a little bit left. Not a single drop remains. So there's only one left. So we got one more left. I should have just dropped all my stuff there. I was right there in the room. Bear with me 1 second, viewers. So yes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just drop our stuff, and we're going to go and get that dog collar key, and then I'm going to show you guys what exactly I meant. You know that I showed you that zombie was dead already. The one where we got the first dagger. Well, he ain't going to be dead for much long. Now, the reason why we're dumping all this stuff is because we don't need anything else. We're going to get a grenade launcher and another save, a dagger, and then 2 more herbs, I believe. But if you actually got the Jill sandwich scene, that's pretty much you getting the one of the cutscenes that you are not going to be getting with Jill and Barry when they first meet Forrest, which I did off video, so that way you guys can actually see it in the previously on Resident Evil. So yes, these guys are gone, these guys are dead, and then you got these guys over here that are dead as well, or actually when I say dead, I mean barbecued or incapacitated, because when you blow up a zombie's head, they pretty much take care of their bodies, and therefore they're not being able to come back alive. Or when you burn them, you pretty much halted the regeneration, or not regeneration, regenerate of what's it called? Not attack, but regenerative ability that they have. So instead of just going all the way around, we're just going to go over here. Remember, the dogs do not go and attack you unless you blow that dog whistle. So since we have the dog whistle, but we are not going to blow it just yet. We are going to in fact blow it whenever we're close over here. And I mean by close over here, I mean like towards this herbs right here. Make sure you bring your shotgun fully loaded. The dog whistle, because these dogs will come out. And they're gonna be mean dogs. Come on. Like I said, mean dogs. So basically we just expended our shotgun shell. That dagger was enough to kill the dog here. And I know that's just animal cruelty. I'm just gonna say zombie dog, but we would have used the shotgun shell nevertheless for that dog. But as for the other dog was actually more stronger. We are going to examine this collar. We're going to push the switch, and we're going to take the imitation coin of the armor key. Now remember that room with the armor set guys. Well, this is what that room or this key is for. So now that we have this, we no longer need the shotgun over here. We're gonna equip this. As for the dog whistle is just gonna stay there. The reason why I said you can be right here in case the dogs actually attack you, you can actually heal yourself by munching on the herbs here, and then they will heal your health. You don't need the dog whistle anymore. Discard it, yes, because it's gonna take up inventory space. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to get the armor key, so we can get through some of these armored doors. Now, if you did not take care of that zombie that I told you to take care of at the beginning of the video, that zombie is going to eventually turn into a crimson head. Now, the reason why I'm equipping the shotgun is because that crimson head that's in the hallway will turn, he will come back alive and he will be ticked off. Because, for one thing, you have the key to proceed. Okay, so now he's permanently dead now. There's blood in the bottom, so therefore indicating that he is pushing up daisies, or he officially kicked the bucket. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna go and get ourselves that armor key. These armor things will only come at you if you just take the key and not have a replacement. That's why you need this imitation key. So here it is right here, when we're just gonna take the key here. We're taking this. That goes down. The walls come up to the side. There's that armor dude from behind. And this thing comes towards you because he's an executioner. Now you can either put that back or you can just use the imitation key. So you use the imitation key, it accepts it, and then therefore everything goes back to normal like nothing happened. I always like to run over here and figure out where that thing is going to be at. But every time we come back over here, it somehow goes back like nothing happened. So I'm going to come back over here. Now that we have the armor key, we'll be able to open the armor door sets now. And just to let you know that that dude is gone, you can just examine this. And there you go, is the actual engraving of the armor key. We're going to open up a couple of new doors. We're going to explore a couple of these doors. And then we're going to be careful on one of these rooms, because this right here. Yes, he just comes in like he owns the place. Oh, guess not. Oh, guess not. Guess what? Jill owns the place. She's ticked off. Oh, down for the count. Now, this dude would turn into a Crimson Head later on. Now, kind of makes me wonder, how did this guy open the door? And how did he get outside on the terrace if we've been running through there this entire time? He only pops up whenever you have the armor key set, or the armor key. Come over here. Do note we have no shotgun cells. This is the first armored door. Now, before I do anything else, I am going to get my canteen and lighter. Because this room, in order to get one of the trophies, you need to look in every single nook and cranny. So that means going in every single room and raiding it until it has nothing nailed down to the floor. So we're going to go and we're going to take the fuel canteen and the lighter. So once we take that, we should be able to gain access to this other stuff too. Now, I'm going to go... Sorry for this, I'm going to go back in the room because I believe now we are going to need the blue jewel that's going to be here. If you put the red jewel in any of this lion's eye sockets, you were pretty much going to be taking it off and you will be surprised with poisonous snakes. The only way to clear these poisonous snakes out of there is by leaving the room and coming back. And the jewel will be popped out automatically and on the floor, saying that this is not the right one. So, in other words, it's the game saying, no, the wrong one. So, when we come over here, we are going to be greeted with another battery pack. We're going to take this. Now, that zombie those two zombies over there can only come out when you have the first of the masks. There's our other dagger that we're going to be taking as well. And one of the doors that is an armored door is outside this hallway. We essentially just unlocked this door that was locked from the other side. We're going to come over here into this room. Be careful, the zombie that is laying down on the floor, he will come back alive and he will attack you. Now, to prevent that from happening, just make sure you burn him. Now, it's kind of odd for me to do this because my stick, like I said, is malfunctioning. I need to get a new controller. Those controllers are expensive. They're like a brand new video game, actually. It's a second-gen controller. So, there he goes. He's down for the count. He's dead. He's not going to come back alive. We're going to come over here. We're going to combine this. And when we come over here, that shakes. So, Keeper's Diary, May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and I don't know how you say that word. I think it's Elsa or Isla from security and Steve from research. Steve was a big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher ups assigned me to take care of the new creature. It looks like it is a skilled gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before actually starting to eat it, or eating it. May 11th, 1998. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up, scared the hoo-hooies out of me. 2. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me one and told me to put it on. Said that there's been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those, our research never sleep, even on holidays. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this suit, Space suit since yesterday. My skin's getting groggy and feels itchy all over. Those dogs have been looking at me funny, so I've decided not to feed them today. Yeah, take that, you dogs. May 13, 1998. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big band-aid on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I wanted to do is sleep. May 14th, 1998. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. Ended up dragging my foot all over the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them. On the last 3 days, if nobody finds out, I've had my head held, handed to me. I have my head handed to me. Sorry. May 16th, 1998. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the ill estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched my swelled in my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh dropped off. What happened to me? May 19, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. May 21st, 1998. Itchy Scott came. Ugly face, so killed me. Tasty. / itchy and tasty. So this dude in the closet pretty much ate that dude over there. And if you were to move over here, that zombie's going to be coming out of the closet, which is another cutscene. But you're probably going to be hearing the click noise right here, just so I can get it recorded. And we're back. We're gonna take this battery pack. We just basically traded the knife for a battery pack. Now, you don't actually have to do anything to this guy. But if I can get a... Nope, I didn't get a headshot. If I was gonna say, if I get a headshot, I can actually get the dagger back, but I didn't. Eventually, those are rare shots. This guy right here didn't get up because he would have gotten up and attacked us too. But since we burned him up, we didn't need to worry about it. So what I'm going to do is combine this, and we're going to walk out, and we're going to go to that room with the tiger. Remember, we need yellow and blue. We only have the blue, we don't have the yellow. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to turn in our blue gem. There we go. It moves, and it will give us these shotgun shells. So more boomstick ammunition. Well, of course we're going to accept it, because why not? Later on in the game, we're going to be encountering, what's it called? We are going to be encountering some hunters later on. But it's like later on. Because I believe that scene is after the, what's it called? That big place with the sharks in it. And you do get a trophy by destroying or killing the big shark, which is called Mother Neptune. It is I believe it's a bronze trophy. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna dump all this stuff off. And there's something I want to clarify too. I'm gonna dump this off because there is no need for it without kerosene. I'm gonna dump this off over here. So there's 10 shotgun shells. There's a shotgun now. So this is basically what we're going to be taking with us, along with the chemicals for this. This is why we grabbed it. Now, do note that the room that we're going to be entering in, as long as you don't grab the mask, you'll be fine. Because these zombies don't come out until you grab the mask. After that, I'm going to show you that dude that's now turned into a Crimson Head. He is ticked off, he is angry, and he's trying to escape. So there's a guy there, and there's a guy over here somewhere. But we're going to come over here, and then we're going to go, and we're going to come here. So, when you come over here, there's two pathways. There's that medieval plant right there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to dump this stuff in here. Whatever you do with this stuff in there now, do not, I repeat, do not turn on the green valve or you're going to destroy a whole bunch of herbs for you. So what you want to do is turn on the red one. The red one will kill this thing, which prevents us from going any further and will hurt us. So now that this thing is dead now, we're going to come over here and we're going to turn it off. So now that this thing is turned off, there's the mask that it was wanting us to get. But the thing is, we're not going to get it because we're just going to get these herbs. Because, well, let's face it, we get hurt every once in a while. So, of course, we're going to need as much healing items as we can. As you can see, we still have 2 more. And then our last one. And then after that, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else more except for that mask. But remember what I said. Those zombies out there will only come at you if you got the mask. If you do not have the mask, they will not come at you. You can tell because that zombie right there, he's banging on the window right now. You see his shadow, but when you actually have the mask, his shadow will be gone because he's gonna throw himself inside. Those won't break until much later when you get further in the game. Once the hunters are first introduced in the game, as the guy calls them, scaleless gorillas. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna deposit all of our stuff here, all of our green herbs, and then I'm going to take the knife with me, the survival knife, because I'm going to be ending the video pretty soon, like about 3 minutes, and I'm going to show you that guy. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go upstairs, and we're going to come around here. Do note that this dude is in fact dead. Just stop pointing this way. But do note that you're going to need some kerosene, or at least be ready. Because this dude actually will get up and he will attack you once he's turned into a Crimson Head. So when you come over here, you can tell there's no Crimson Head over here. Because we torched that guy's body. So you may be asking, well, why are you coming upstairs instead of just going downstairs? Well, there's a reason why for that. It's because I can actually unlock the door here. The one that Forrest is behind. I'm going to unlock it. But not go through it. And we're going to come over here and do the same thing. I'm going to open all the doors so that way we can just toss the key out. And all we have to do is just go through the doors and be ready. Come over here. Unlock the door. Come over here. Unlock the door. Same thing over here. So we already unlocked 3 doors already, I believe. No, 4. Sorry about that. These zombies are dead because they're gone. Unlock this door. And that's our last door for this stairs. Now we're gonna go downstairs so I can show you that zombie and the last armored door. Now when you come down, when you go over here, to this room I'm going to be showing at. As long as you stay to the right side of the door frame, he will not attack or grab you. But whatever you do, do not shoot him because it's just a waste of ammo. So we're going to come over here and we're going to open this door, and you're going to hear some pitter patter and heavy breathing and groaning. So there you go. He turned into a Crimson Head. This is why I said you gotta take care of him before you get that armor key, because he is ticked off. There we go. So just get a little bit closer. Now that is nightmare fuel. Come here. Even his groans are louder than usual. As you can see, we're damaging him with a knife. And he's down for the count. So yes, we just killed a Crimson Head with a knife. This is why I said to not move the dresser. Like, if you actually what's it called? If you actually had the zombie in there, you knock him out, or he falls down, or if you get a headshot, you can kill him right there and then. You won't have to worry about it. But if you actually kill him in there and not out here, then you're safe. But if you kill him anywhere out here, you gotta run around and get on top of this dresser. Once you're on top of the dresser, then, like, once you're on top of here, he's not going to be able to grab you, but he can still hurt you. As you can see by our legs sticking out and everything. But if you're, like, what I did, like, if you did what I did right there, then you pretty much don't have to worry about him, except for just stabbing him to the wall. Because as you can see, we pretty much saved ourselves the trouble of that guy. And we also managed to get a kill off of that. And there's a trophy you can actually get for killing a Crimson Head. It's called Seeing Red. So once you get that trophy, you're good. Now before we do anything else, we're going to grab one more item which we're going to need. We're going to be grabbing this fake emblem here. And I believe that we actually killed this other zombie that was in the hallway by burning him alive. Jill's just aiming towards the wall. That's the door that we just unlocked from the other side. Use this key. Now there's going to be, I believe, one more key we have to unlock. And that's going towards the art room, which will do in the next video. But here you get to play Beethoven, or since the piano's here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to grab the ink ribbon that's right here. There we go. Of course I'll take it. If you play it correctly, this door will open up. Now when you come over here, push this to the side, you're going to receive some music notes, but unfortunately they are incomplete. I was gonna say they're locked. They're incomplete actually. So when you come over here, she's not gonna react to the piano. And I believe there's a cutscene for where Barry actually saves her if she gets trapped here. But like I said, you kind of have to figure out how to not trigger the cutscenes. Like, you gotta come here first before going to Forest in order for her to trigger the cutscene. So that dude's still banging on the window. Everything's good. We just need to get the mask there, and that's it for this area until we get the yellow gem. And we need to explore all the other areas, which we will And if we actually can get another drop of kerosene, we need to torch that body that's upstairs, so that way that zombie won't come back alive. So I am going to come over here. I am going to deposit everything in here. Like our shield here, we're going to not need the shield. We are not going to need the knife. And we are going to deposit this. We're going to deposit this, but we're going to take back. I'm pretty sure that we had more ink ribbons, but I'm guessing not. And we're going to save the game, and I'm going to end the video right here. So that is it for part 5. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated with new content. And I'm going to get started on the next video. Thank you for watching, and you guys and girls have a good day. And until next time, I'll see you then. And we will continue the adventure onward and afterwards. So have a blessed day, and try not to do anything crazy. Bye-bye! Until next time. Right after I pause the screen here, that is. I know you're kind of wondering. There we go. Bye-bye until next time.